I'm back! So last week, Katie, you were talking about Pottermore and what houses you thought we'd be sorted in. And I started listening to this segment like, yeah, sure, I'm in Ravenclaw, that's just obvious. And then you started going through all the reasons I could be in other houses, and I got confused. So I decided to go on Pottermore and get an answer once and for all. And this is that story. I'm joining Pottermore. I think I'm going to regret this. Why do they give you these terrible usernames? Can we not pick our own, so long as it doesn't have your name in it? Axio Rose 10441. Yes. Hang on, I've just realised it takes up to a day to send you the registration email. That's ridiculous. This just gets worse and worse. We'll send you an email to let you know when you can explore Pottermore. What? That's not it? I don't like Pottermore very much so far. I haven't got in yet, so I might like it later. It is now late, so you have dodgy lighting and a tired Megan to contend with. This can be continued tomorrow, or, you know, whenever they actually send me the email. So I'm clearly not falling asleep, and I thought I'd just talk a bit about what house I think I'm going to be in and why. I've always thought it was obvious I'm Ravenclaw, because yes, I am clever, but it's not that really. It's more that I think on an abstract level, and I'm more concerned with the intellectual than the practical. I thought I couldn't be a Hufflepuff because I don't do the whole loyal thing. Then you got me thinking that yes, I do actually. I went back to my junior school for years after I left, just to, you know, visit. Evidently I am loyal and I just wasn't aware of it. Reason I thought I wasn't a Gryffindor, pride. I've never been good at the whole proud thing, which is something that you might find a bit odd given the stuff on my blog. I'm very open about who I am, but that's quite a recent development. Also not a Gryffindor because I'm not rash, which is the bad side of courage. I don't, you know, dive into things. So, yeah. I think we can rule Gryffindor out. I thought for a very long time that I could be quite a good Slytherin. I don't wear my heart on my sleeve a lot of the time. I've got shadows. Ooh, shadow. A Slytherin wouldn't do that, would they? I like to think of Slytherin as the house that picks the winning side, rather than having a propensity to the dark arts. This is where my Slytherinness falls down. I do have principles that I stick to. Again, this is only in the last couple of years though. Basically, the conclusion I'm coming to is that if I were put in a house at age 11, I'd be put in the wrong house, probably, because by the time I got to 7th year, I would be a completely different person. That's called growing up. Doesn't Dumbledore have that line? Sometimes I think we sort too young. Yes, Dumbledore, you do. But overall, I still think that the house I've got the strongest connection with is Ravenclaw. And equally, I think that's the house I had the strongest connection with at age 11. So what I just said was a load of rubbish. I should go to bed and stop talking at the camera. Got my email that came whilst I was asleep. And I just got my wand, and I thought this was worth sharing because my wand is 10 3/4 inches, phoenix feather, unyielding, made of elder. Guys, I've got the elder wand.
So this is it. The sorting hat is about to decide which house you will be joining. Once sorted, you can collect house points and compete for the house cup. And if you're feeling confident, you can duel with other students. Answer true.
Who said anything about duelling? After you have died, what would you most like people to do when they hear your name? I'm going for I don't care. Went to an enchanted garden. What would you be most curious to examine first? The silver leaf tree bearing golden apples, toadstools that seem to be talking to each other, the bubbling pool in the depths of which something luminous is swirling. No, that's too scary. No, it's going to be the talking toadstools, isn't it? Because I'll be like, linguistics! They don't get my thought process on this. The sorting hat itself would get my thought processes, but this isn't. Which road tempts you most? The twisting leaf-strewn path through woods would tempt me if I knew I was safe. Moon or stars? What does that tell you? Left or right? Left. I mean, I'm right-handed. I don't know why I just picked left. I'm in Gryffindor! What? Oh. I'm in Gryffindor. I'm not disappointed at being in Gryffindor. I just think it's wrong. Quite obviously, that was pointless. I'm not a Gryffindor. I mean, just going back through that quiz, how many times did I say, oh, I'm not picking that because I'd be scared? I am not a Gryffindor. Just no. So that was that. In other news, I've got 1 exam tomorrow, being Thursday, 2 on Friday. Yes, I am doing this lying down in bed because revision is exhausting. And my channel, The Singing Girl, is currently undergoing a bit of a revival, i.e. I am putting videos up there at the moment. The latest one is me and Sarah doing a cover of Carrie Hope Fletcher's Running Through Rivers. Or it will be, because, you know, I'm filming this on Wednesday, so I haven't put it up yet, but I'm going to do that tonight. So it will be there by the time you go look. Yeah. God, I'm tired. Can I just skip this? Okay, sorry. Tired Megan out. Goodbye.